the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Bills sideline is their head coach. His team coming off a shutout victory last time out. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from the Steel City. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 2-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. Here's Gainwell. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and long for Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. A 6-yard. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
18 yards on the connection. First down, Buffalo. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From 23, here's second and 4. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. Throws way forward for a couple. Macalotto there to stop it. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. Ball is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back with this play.
That ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run with Gainwell. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another
2 minutes remaining.
Steelers.
First half in a 7-0 game.
10 at the 24-yard
We'll come back
line.
to the Steel City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is Woods. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
From the gun, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take that out of field goal range.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. Just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
On play action, Allen moving left. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. To the air on 3rd down here. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. As we wrap up the month of November, let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's the man who broke all of Brett Favre's records at Southern Miss, Nick Mullins. Thinking about throwing, then decides to run. He's in for a 10-yard touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins find a way to eke one out, 21-20 the final score. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. That's a gem. Back right corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Bucs are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. On the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 37 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Allen escaping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing again. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here. Leads to a nice game.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That is on. What a job on the scramble. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills move out on top, 14-0. Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On the ground, Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Greg Russo, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Play action now, and here's Allen. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go play action here with Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Forced out wide. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 11.
Rodgers. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A bubble recovery for touchdown. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rodgers to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Hook is into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Rodgers Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Allen forced out wide. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. That's taken in, and James Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it, and the Bills keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
So a road win here for the Bills. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.